So now we want to think about the needs of other people. We want them to feel comfortable and relaxed so that they can share openly with us. Like the ingredients in a meal, there are 5 things that we can put together to do this. First, we need to be attentive. As we talk with people, our major focus should be on them and not on ourselves, inviting them to share with us the things that are important in their life, what values they have, and the things that they're interested in. Secondly, being interested in them is important. What if someone is talking about something you know nothing about? It could be so easy just to tune out or try to change the subject. A great way of getting to know them is to listen and ask them questions, finding out what really goes on in their world. Thirdly, we need to remember the important things that our friends have shared with us. And of course, we need to remember their names. You know what it feels like when someone forgets your name in conversation. It can also be so easy to forget the things that they've been doing lately or what their interests are. Perhaps by making a note afterwards, you remember these things the next time you meet them. Fourthly, it's important not to judge the people that we're talking to. We should try to accept them and what they share with us, no matter how confronting it might be. If we get upset or become critical, they can choose not to trust us and be afraid to share further. Lastly, to empathise with our friends, we need to know their feelings and feel them ourselves, and also act with compassion towards them. Jesus recognised people's feelings of pain and suffering, and he acted accordingly, empathising with them. In the book of John, chapter 11, Jesus cries with the people who were mourning the death of his friend Lazarus before raising him from the dead. Loving our neighbour will often mean that we must be prepared to put the needs of others before our own. In Luke chapter 10, Jesus tells the story of the Good Samaritan. This really models to us the compassion and the motivation that we should have to go out there into the community and share with others. If we can put these 5 things together and focus on them, it will really put our friends at ease. Our goal is to build a relationship where there is openness and an opportunity for the gospel to be shared.
When we communicate with people, we're interpreting their behaviour. So it's helpful to check our understanding of where the other person is coming from. Let's practice asking questions to make sure we're not misinterpreting what others are saying. Get into pairs, and one of you start talking about any subject for a minute. When the first speaker stops talking, the other should repeat back to them what they thought they heard. Starting with phrases like, "I want to be sure I understood what you're saying. It sounds like," or "What I hear you saying is." Then reverse the roles and let the other observe.